Bold, beautiful, talented, God-fearing are the words that best describe her. She's one of the few gospel musicians that have climbed several international stages and represented a country globally. She has proven herself from time to time again, and she's here on Talk Attainment to get personal with us. This is Talk Attainment on Ghana Web TV, and I am yours truly, Elsie Lama. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back to Talk Attainment here on Ghana Web TV. And as usual, this show is proudly sponsored by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza has all you want from jollof rice, smoothies, fried rice, spaghetti, and meatballs. We have great deals for you all week round. Cheesy Pizza gives you the McCheesy combo every Monday and Thursday with only 49 Ghana cedis. You get one small pizza, fries, chicken, one Coca-Cola at all their branches. Tuesdays are Super Tuesdays at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Buy your Super Family Pizza at half price every Tuesday for only 40 cedis at all their branches. Be a part of their midweek bonanza every Wednesday. Buy one and get one free at all their branches. Also remember to start your weekend with their special jollof rice and fried rice combo from Cheesy Pizza. Call 0264 133 397 0264 133 397 to place your order. Cheesy Pizza, your way. And yes, the time has come, and we have here the multiple award-winning Mrs. Celestine Donkor. You are welcome.
My pleasure. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we stormed her place today, her studio, and we want to have a conversation with her, chat. Yeah, so I know you rap.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so you can open the show by just giving us some, some freestyle, some rap freestyle. Mashada fa my rap freestyle.
Okay, me jima kumembo tunyumbo binti asehwe. Senior brand teno nankenye nanso erade hu me mobo. Ode ya dumna dumme. Efe kwade we shira me mana ye too much all for me. Even before I pray is done for me.
Come on.
Sometimes grab me misano but he does for
me.
Ewe mupanka shira wenye me neseme nanso. Favor of God do all for me.
Oh my God, I'm blown. I'm totally blown. Wow. It's the rhyming for me, like, oh my God.
Thank you.
Chale, you have to switch.
I have to switch
right? Because you can go like head to head with the guys. This is dope.
Thank you.
So we know you as Mrs. Celestine Donkor. Yeah. We know you to be a singer, a powerful singer who has released back-to-back bangers for us. You have given us songs to worship with. You have given us songs to dance in church with. But there are other things we don't know about you, where you grew up, your upbringing, and all that. Can you give us something brief about your background?
Okay, the full name is Celestine Mausi. I used to be Akakbo, but now Donkor because I'm married.
Yeah.
Come from the family of 15. My dad is late. My mom is fully alive, 70 plus and kicking. I'm the seventh sibling of 15. Grew up in Accra, born in Accra. I speak like four Ghanaian languages, and I attended school at primary school in St. Augustine's, JHS, Dampoy JHS, SHS, inside secondary school, and then the University of Ghana. Graduated with a bachelor's degree in information study and sociology. What else? I'm married. I have 3 beautiful girls.
So how is it like toggling between career, life, and then being a family woman?
Well, it's all things are working together. I'm actually family woman. I'm also an entrepreneur. I am fully into detergent production, and so it's just grace and making the maximum use of 24 hours every day. That's all.
Is that enough for you though? The 24 hours is that
Trust me,
enough?
it is not at all.
Because nowadays, with the blink of an eye, the
time is
time
gone.
is gone.
I know, and it feels like sometimes it feels like I have to have a 2 version of me, so that one will be doing.
Charlie,
But
you should
it's
hire
all
a
good.
personal assistant though, like, you know.
But I do have a lot of helping hands around. My husband is the number one of them. I have assistants at home who watch my back and stay with the kids, and my mom helps. So yes, everybody in the family helps one way or the other. So.
You made mention about the fact that you're the 7th born of 15 kids. How did that feel like?
It feels like a lot of work for my mom, you know. But you know, in those days, our parents, there was no family planning. They actually have children for fun. I don't know whether it's for recreation
Entertainment.
but it was good. She kept giving birth.
Yeah.
You know, she should have stopped at the 7th. But you know, we thank God.
Your mom is a strong woman.
She is
Very strong woman. So, moving forward, so you have been able to collaborate with quite a number of secular artists, you know, particularly Akwaboy and Ifya. Okay, it's just Akwaboy and Ifya, right?
Yeah,
on
basically. Let me say 3. Akwaboy, Ifya, and Edem.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
yeah, Edem.
Yeah.
But with the Akwaboy and Ifya brought about some controversies, or, you know, the usual adding gospel artists, you're not supposed to sing, you know, that kind of thing. But did that in any way deter you? Are you still going to, like, did you draw lessons from it and go like, okay, so this is it, I've learned my lessons, I'm not going in for any secular artists, or you have an intention to?
Oh yeah, I've learned my lessons. I mean, every experience of it I've added to the next thing I'm going to do. But then definitely it's not going to be a backing down. It has to be something bigger and better. Yeah. So you know, we there's a plan, there's a direction, there's a focus, and that is what I look at. And at a point in time, if there is a need to bring in a secular act to achieve what we want to achieve, we'll go for it. You know, what I did with the Ifya and Akwaboy was a project. And the same with Edem. Edem's own was a tribute song for the late Kwabena Dumo. And then Ifya and Akwaboy's own was also like an all-star kind of song, Thanksgiving song. So there was a need for it, and my team thought about it, that it was necessary. So going forward, you see, in life we never say never. Yes, when there is a need for it, we'll definitely do.
But like when the criticisms were pouring in left, right, center, forward, what was running through your mind the whole time?
To be very, very honest with you, it revealed to me how much the gospel is not heard. The true gospel is not being preached. Because in the 21st century, if some of these things still come up, and it's not only in Ghana, it's like all over the world.
Yeah.
Recently there was an issue about Kenya West topping charts, and you know, and so it resonates the fact that the gospel is not being heard, or is not being properly preached. Because there shouldn't be discrimination among human beings.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves a chance, you know, to partake in the kingdom. And remember that Bible says we should go ye into the world. Now we are kind of creating a barrier rather. Trust me, this song I did with Ifya gave me the opportunity and some kind of position. It made it easy for some of these secular guys to approach me. Yeah. And they wanted to share stuff with me. How they want to be in the church. How they actually want to join singing gospel music, but it's hard for them. Yes, those are the revelations that came out. And so it's sad that the gospel we are doing is actually about reaching out to these people. But on the other hand, we are creating a barrier to stop them. So for me, in the little corner where I am, I add my voice and do what I can do. But I pray that we'll all come to this understanding one day that look, it will shock us in the end.
Yeah, it will shock us,
It will
definitely.
shock us in the end.
Because I feel like we are just human beings, flesh and blood. In as much as we all have, like, you might be a Christian and all of that, it's God who sees the heart of man, and he truly knows who is what and who is not what.
And even most importantly, God owns all of us.
Yes.
God actually created us. He owns us. So we call ourselves children of God. It's just like a mother who has 15 children like mine. Some will definitely go wayward and some will be in. Does it mean that you will discard your wayward children? No, you won't. And under no circumstance should your siblings also discard you. Even we human beings, if you treat your sibling in a certain way because they are not believers, you yourself now, you can be queried about that. How much more God? And so let's just be careful and let's just do what we are supposed to do.
Speaking about gospel songs and this whole hypocrisy that has come in recent times, there's word out there, fine, they are doing it to secular artists, but in as much as that is happening, there are rumors and there are words out there that is even happening among the gospel fraternity itself. How true is that? Is the sidelining and the what have yous, the negativity that has engulfed lack of unity in the gospel fraternity itself? Is it the case that is what has transcended beyond it and it's affecting the secular acts, the relation between the secular acts?
Well, I won't categorically say yes or no, but the truth of the matter is such notions are, they are real. Yeah. And with every human groups or institutions, people are different in their own ways. They have those they want to click with, and they have those they easily run with, and they easily connect with. But it's all also based on your interpersonal relationship with other musicians. For example, let's say I don't know you at all. I've not met you. But all I know is you are a Ghanaian artist. How do I connect to you? How do I make sure I have a relationship with you? For me, it is, even though I don't know you, I saw you are posting your flyer. I posted too. I saw you've posted a video. Of course, you posted because you wanted to be liked.
Yeah.
You wanted to be seen and heard. And so I give you that joy of being seen and heard by commenting and liking your post. So automatically, one kindness definitely returns another. Yeah. So that is how I try to connect with even artists who are not close to me. But the reality is, it seems like there are cliques.
The energy is not the same.
Exactly. And there are people who bond better than others. But I wouldn't call it hatred. I think it's
it's human nature.
I think it's just human nature. But there are ways that we can bridge those gaps, because in our world today, 21st century social media age, we need each other. No corner is small. No following is little. If you have 10 people following you and you post my song, those 10 people have seen it. They might never, they wouldn't have seen it on my page, but they saw it because you posted. That is how important it is for us to actually appreciate proper network and togetherness. It is for our own advantage. It's something that we just need to understand, that it will never help us if we are doing I like, I unlike, but rather connect us on the level of colleagues in the industry. That is what I run with. And so I try to avoid, this is my clique, this is the enemy of my friend, the friend of my enemy, those kind of things. They exist, but I don't run with them.
Are you still receiving the thank yous after performing at churches? Are you? But that's a
sister, and easy. But by the grace of God, I mean, first fool is a fool. is not a fool, right? But the second fool is a big fool, and so when you experience unpleasant stuff like that, we come back, sit at the table with a team plan how to avoid it. And so we have been trying to avoid thank yous and meat pies and stuff like that. Yeah.
Miss Fire Cook.
Charlie, yeah, wow.
So, like, I'm sure sitting back now and looking at all those times, have you ever thought and said to yourself, say, hey, like, I've really wasted my time, pal, at a point in time, because, yo.
Never, to be honest. No, not at all. Because every little bit of the experience we have in life is important for our next level. That was where we used to be. That was how it used to be. But today the story is different. They are all very important experiences, contributing to the journey of where we are going.
You pull off very dope looks.
Oh, do I?
You have crazy, wild fashion sense. I've been watching you, most of your videos, you're dressing and all of that. Who is your plug? Share it so that Charlie, me too.
My what?
Your plug.
Like
your fashion plug.
To be honest, I'm a weird kind of person in my own world. I can do the same dress I took to church. Like, I can do it for months. At other times, I can just put on my,
You're just normal.
I think it's just a creative aspect of me that manifests in the way I dress. Yeah, I might do some fashion things in the future. You never know.
Wow, that's great.
Because I really do have it in me.
I know you're enjoying the show, but let me interrupt you a little bit and go for this quick breather. When we come back, we have so much more for you. This is Talk Entertainment on Ghana Web TV. Stay tuned.
You're welcome to the Discovery segment on Talk Entertainment here on Ghana Web TV, and I'm with super talented violin player.
Yeah, Nana the violinist.
Nana the violinist.
Yeah. I didn't get access to a violin or anything until after senior high school, where I met somebody who was playing it. I was like, wow, it's not like you meet people and they have violinists written on their forehead. So I didn't know he actually played until we went to church one time. I saw him playing and I said, okay, then I also want to learn it because I've always wanted to learn since I was a kid, but I never had the opportunity. So he helped me get my first violin, but then he left the country afterwards and I didn't have anyone else to help me out. So I just stuck to the internet, YouTube, practice, and then we are here today. The excitement with being a female violinist, like when everyone sees you, they're like, oh wow, you play the violin. Yeah, so it actually brings joy into the lives of a lot of people because there are lots of common instruments out there. You have piano, guitar, so to have a lady play something that's not so common
in Ghana.
Yes, it makes me really happy. Growing up as a kid, I liked singing a lot. I loved music, so the interest has always been there. Yeah.
Right. So, what's your favorite thing about being a violinist?
Personally, I love pop music, but being a violinist, I've come to understand that you can't be a violinist or an instrumentalist per se and have a favorite genre of music. You have to be all around because I love pop, somebody doesn't love pop, someone loves reggae, someone loves classical, someone loves Afrobeats, anything. So I made myself an all-round person. Wherever the demand is, that is where I go. No matter how difficult it is, I try so hard to penetrate that market and make sure I get it right here. So the challenges I've encountered so far has to deal mainly with me having no knowledge in music. I have no knowledge in music. I had to learn everything from scratch. It's been a lot to take in. The violin, there's so many things you have to focus on, how the sound you're producing on the bow, your notes, everything. There's so many things, trying not to make a mistake and all that. Combining that with gaining knowledge in music separately, because you can't just pick the violin and start playing. At least you should have some little knowledge in music. Nana the Violinist. On Instagram, I am Nana the Violinist. On Facebook, Nana the Violinist. And on Twitter is Nana_Ohui, OHUI. And via telephone number, in case of calls for events and stuff like that, you can reach me on 020-906-3302. 020-906-3302. Yeah.
And we are back. If you just joined us, this is Talk Attainment on Ghana Web TV, and we are here having a nice time with Mrs. Celestine Donkor. Don't forget, this show is proudly brought to you by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza, your way. So
when are we going to open this pizza?
We will munch in. Oh, you can start. You can start munching in.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a way we eat. There's a way we eat pizza. We can do it off camera.
You don't want to be caught and fresh.
Yeah, you know that thing.
Mrs. Donkor, you have a new song out.
Yeah.
Only You.
Yeah.
Why Only You?
Only You is a testimony song. In fact, I mentioned Only You just once in the whole song. But I think it's the most appropriate title because every other thing in the song, the lyrics, the message points to only you. And the you here is just God. Only God. I was just blown away with some amazing things God has done in my life. And because you are in my studio today, let me just begin with how God blessed us with this studio. You know, before I used to rehearse at other studios, pay to rehearse. Sometimes we rehearse on credit. Yeah. And especially when I'm about to have celestial praise, we have a lot of rehearsals. We have like more than 20 times rehearsals before the event. And so at that time it's pressure, so we credit the studio and then we rehearse, you know, so that we pay later. But God has blessed my ministry with this beautiful studio, well equipped and all. This is just one of the amazing things God has done. And you know, sometimes when you compare yourselves to people, you would lose sight of what God is doing in your own life. You need to do comparison in life, but don't do it looking at people. Look at your past.
Yes.
Compare your past to today, and you'll be able to write down many amazing things that God has done. So we feel like we don't have testimonies because we keep comparing ourselves to other people, external of us. But if we will be sincere to ourselves and look back, we would appreciate the mighty things that God has done. So this Only You song is everything of our life pointing to only God. If it hadn't been God, where would we be? So it's a testimony song that says it all for you. When you are thankful to God, you want to express your thanksgiving to God, just go on this Only You song and just express your thanksgiving, express your joy. It says it all.
On this, can you give us some few lines of the Only You?
Okay, so my favorite line is, I have a testimony, a testimony. I tell the world my story of what you have done. Akbenamau, akbenamau, akbe miadanamau. Yeah,
I see you adopt the Ewe language in each of your songs. Is that a style, or you just want to acknowledge the part of the country where you hail from?
It's not really that. It's the love for my language. Even though I'm 100% Ewe, I was born in Ghana. Half of me come from Togo and half of me come from Volta region. I was born in Ghana, schooled in Ghana, so I've actually lost the richness of getting a grip of my language. Yeah, so when I hear it, it excites me. Yes, so it's not like to make a way out there. No, it's just my love for the language. So some way, somehow, a piece must show up in my song.
Because the first the first time I heard your voice was on that was what gripped me. So that's the only part of the song I sing. Please let help sing it for me.
Machonye mowo ananye mawu ea enya nusi wo hiana adenye fukbe bewo katada yesu enye holo yela. Hey, you've learned the thing, pal.
Machonye mawu.
Hey, ananye mawe ea enya nusi wo hiana adenye fukbe bewo katada yesu enye
Hola. Oh, that song.
Yeah.
That's crazy, you know.
It was
crazy.
all over.
So in your previous when you were speaking earlier, you made mention about testimonies. Have you so far had any mind-blowing testimonies from people who have listened to your songs, and how have they affected your have they in any way encouraged you to do something more for your fans and stuff like that?
A lot of mind-blowing testimonies. Sometimes me myself, I wonder, I'm the one who sang the song. Why is my own testimony you're not this awesome? So I hear really awesome testimonies. There was one really, really important one to me. It comes to mind easily because of how amazing it is. And there's this woman I met. She actually called me to come to her child naming because that child is a miracle child. She has had over 6 times. They call it that thing that they do artificial insemination. Yes, they call it VI something, and it's really expensive. You have to pay over $6,000 each time she did it. She did it for 6 times.
Wow.
Yes, and all failed. And then she actually connected to my song Agbebolo, and somehow God just showed up when she actually wanted to give up, because she was crossing her natural age of giving birth and she was getting consent, and the Lord just blessed her with a beautiful baby. And when she shared this testimony with me, when people say things like this, it looks very simple, but the things they went through behind the scenes, it's one of the most amazing testimonies. And it really encourages me. It keeps me like singing, and it keeps me writing, because the first point of the beginning of my music was started on a testimony that I heard. I recorded a song that I wasn't even paying attention to, and then somebody came to me, shared a testimony about that song, and told me how the song saved his life when he wanted to kill himself. And that was where I had the turning point to actually start my music career and take it seriously.
What song was that?
It wasn't even out that. It's an album that I don't even count today, because I've even lost all the songs, because I visited a studio. The studio guy was like, "Hey, you have a good talent, come and let me record you." And he recorded me. I didn't pay anything. Everything came so easily. So after the lunch, I dumped it somewhere, back to school, focusing on my life. And then somebody came to me and said, "Look, the song you launched, I bought the CD. I wanted to commit suicide, and I mixed rat poison, and I wanted to take it back. I felt like, let me play a song." And then I had that CD I bought from your lunch, so I played it. A song that says, "Yeah, wonyamia, oye Abraham nyami, oye Isaac nyami, no ye Jacob nyami, senya otiti timrino, odasu tisada." Onyamia obo owo wadwimpa enka wanu edrom wate enye wo boni bi No nyamia obo owo wa dreampa. So that's enkawan drone wu enye ohu boni bi is what kept this man alive. And he looked for me, told me, Celestine, if you are not taking your music seriously, please do. That was where I had a turning point. I went back to look for the songs I dumped and went back to look for the studio I wasn't going anymore. And I started praying that God direct, because if this song is saving just one person, it was so much, I was so much content with that. And so, as for testimonies related to my ministry, it is what fuels me. And the moment I feel like giving up, of course we are human, sometimes you want to give up. And at times when I want to give up, I remember the next life that I might be saving. And I may be connected to me. And then if I give up, that person, might also not get their blessing. So testimonies are very, very, very pivotal in my ministry.
Celestial Praise, what's the inspiration behind it?
It's to bring people together from all walks of life and have, aside this celebrity fame life, I am like sincerely, truly, truly a ministry person. I like to, there are so many giftings in me that people don't know out there. I'm a serious prayer person. By the grace of God, I have prophetic gifts sometimes, and a serious worship, gift that when that unction that comes, so many things happen. And we experience it with our smaller team, like my BV team, my music team, and my team. When we meet together, we have fellowship. So many great things, presence happen. So sometimes we want to extend it to the larger audience in a gathering like that. So that is what birth Celestial Praise. And by the grace of God, we've done it. It's been amazing over the years. And we are hoping to do this year.
How has the support been so far?
Awesome. It was really, really picking up, really, really going high. COVID came to slow things down a bit, but we are not giving up. So we're bouncing back. It's been really, really awesome.
Your detergents products that did the COVID inspire it?
No. I've been doing it for like 5 years before COVID. Yeah. It was I started, and then people who bought the product always like came back for more. And so I got inspired, I got motivated. I was in the process of doing FDA registrations and stuff to get it really out there. And then COVID came, and it was actually the products that COVID situation needed. So we did really good business in COVID time. Yeah, so it has been there. It has been there.
How was the feeling like when you heard Dinah Hamilton won the Artist of the Year?
Did you see me? I don't know why the camera didn't capture me, but like I was rooting for the lady, So I was very, very excited. For me, you see this whole gospel industry thing, it's like one thing for me. If Dinah wins and she's gospel, it's a big win for the gospel. And trust me, we will ever say it in the history of Ghana gospel music. Jometo was the first gospel act to win the main artist of the year. And Dinah was the first female gospel act to win the artist of the year. And this pride is like, I don't know if me is my pride. Like, it really excites me to see this victory coming out of the gospel side. Do you know why I'm excited?
No, tell
because
me.
It means that the door is open.
Yeah.
And tomorrow it will be somebody else's turn. Tomorrow it will be my turn. They've opened the door. Is it when Jesus visits your neighbor? It means he's still in the neighborhood, So you should be smart and tap your blessing. So I root for them. I support them. And if they made me feel very, very proud to be a gospel artist in
Do you
Ghana,
see yourself to be winning the next?
Everything is possible. Nobody saw Joe winning. Nobody saw Dinah winning. So nobody should see me winning because I'm about to win.
Of course. And there were criticisms, that Kitty should have won. Dinah didn't deserve it and stuff like that. What was your take on that?
My take is simple. Every category and the artists nominated there qualify and are potential winners. So do your job well. If you win, somebody will definitely say you don't deserve it. But the truth of the matter, you qualify the nomination, you qualify for a win. That's all. It's as simple as that. So I don't think Kiddy won and the board decided to give it to Dinah. No. She rallied team behind her. They voted. And she won. So next time, let your vote do the talking for you. That's all,
My last question. How does it feel being managed by your husband?
I think it's when I sincerely count my blessings, it's one of the biggest one amongst them all, to have my spouse, not just being a husband, but being my manager, being my financier, being he's the one person in my life who understands the things I carry in me, and because he knows what I carry, he pushes me, edges me, and he's my number one inspirer, number one motivator, and he is the greatest blessing I have in my life right now. The way he supports, the way he even sees things that I am not even thinking about. Like, he pushes me. For instance, he's pushing me currently to write a book. And it's amazing when you have people who are close to you, pushing you and edging you to bring out everything you have in you.
Your second eye.
And so he's a great blessing. I won't trade this for anything else.
Aww.
Look, and I've had many people discourage, like they make it feel like it's odd to have your husband manage, but I wonder why.
But of late, there has been the trend of people falling out with their husbands who have doubled as their managers. We sometimes get scared when you hear stuff like that. 1,000
will fall at our right, 10,000 on our left. Only with our eyes will we see, with our ears will we hear. It doesn't mean that necessarily we are going to follow the terrain. No, that is not my destiny. Yes, me a girl, you're training me. Even without Christ, we are trained to stay in marriage.
Girls.
We don't jump in marriage and skip out just like that. It's not in our blood. Yes, we are cultured, or we are raised to stay in marriage. So aside that, and then the principles of Christ attach, Charlie, God no go shame us.
Forget that forever.
God no go shame us. Yeah.
So give us your last words, your fans.
My last words to my fans: I really thank you all. I appreciate you for your love and your support. There is just one thing I want you all to do for me. Anytime you see I've released the song, please post the song for me. Share it, because in our world today is really, really, really a very important way to support your favorite artist. So please share the song, put it on your status, share it to your WhatsApp groups. Let your people in your circle know that, hey, my favorite artist Celestine Donkor has a new song out there. And that will be a great, great, great blessing and promotion to what we are doing. God bless you for always supporting and always loving.
Where can your fans get your new song to stream or download or
stream
anything?
On Boomplay, Audio Mac, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, all your favorite, your preferred streaming platform. Just go there and make sure you look for Celestine Donkor, Only You, and all my old songs. Just you get them there. Yeah. And YouTube,
social
don't
media
forget
handles.
YouTube, Celestial TV on YouTube. Instagram is Celestine Donkor Music. And hey, I'm TikToking now. So yeah. TikTok with me. Celestine Donkor Music on TikTok. I'm currently doing a duet. I want to sing with you. So yes, I've posted something that you can duet. Go on my page, check it out, and give me a duet. I'll post you back.
Hey, TikTok. Charlie, I'll go and find you on TikTok.
Yeah.
This has been a very great interview. I'm sure you sitting at home or watching us at the moment, you enjoyed and you had a good time. with our conversation with Mrs. Celestine Donkor. And of course, this show is proudly brought to you by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza has all you want from juices, smoothies, jollof rice, fried rice, spaghetti, and meatballs. We have great deals for you all week round. Cheesy Pizza gives you the McCheesy combo every Monday and Thursday with only 49 cedis. You get one small size of pizza, fries, and chicken, one Coca-Cola drink at all branches. Tuesdays are Super Tuesdays at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Buy your Super Family Pizza at half price every Tuesday for 40 cedis at all their branches. Be a part of the midweek bonanza every Wednesday. Buy and get one free at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Also remember to start your weekend with the special jollof rice and fried rice from Cheesy Pizza branches. Also call 0264 133 397 0264 133 397 to place your order. Cheesy Pizza, your way. And of course, they have asked us to present a coupon to the very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So you can visit any of their branches and place an order.
Thank you,
And
Cheesy
then-
Pizza. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Can we go now?
Yes, we can go.
Bye-bye.